Good evening. No medicine cures what happiness cannot. Welcome to BMC News Live presented by Al Hilal Hospitals and Medical Centers English News. Myself, Shana Sultana, joining you with the daily news updates. Today's news in detail. ISA Award for Service to Humanity Board discusses final stage of 2022 award. His Majesty the King's Special Representative and Chairman of the ISA Award for Service to Humanity Board of Trustees, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Mubarak Al Khalifa, chaired the board meeting yesterday. The board meeting reviewed various topics regarding the preparations for selecting the winner and the necessary arrangements for the royal celebration to present the award. The chairman noted that the efforts of the international jury, who finalized the list of 5 potential winners after reviewing the efforts and contributions of the candidates and agreeing on a shortlist. Salmania Medical Center Medical Complex inspected. Supreme Council for Health SCH President Lieutenant General Dr. Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdullah Al Khalifa paid an inspection visit yesterday to the Salmania Medical Complex SMC accompanied by Health Minister Dr. Jalila bint Al Sayed Jawad Hassan. Present were government officials, executive as well as Dr. Ahmad Muhammad Al Ansari and other SMC officials. Dr. Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdullah stressed the government's keenness to continue initiatives aimed at providing the best health services according to the highest standards of quality and excellence. Over 230,000 students to return to schools. Director General of Schools Affairs and Chairman of the Education Under Secretaries Committee at the Education Ministry, Dr. Muhammad Mubarak bin Ahmad, has asserted that education is an essential pillar for the progress of societies. The School Advisor, School Affairs Director General, lauded the directives of His Majesty the King and His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister to hold an induction day for parents at various schools on September 4 to 6 and present them with the portfolios including the necessary information about the school next year, in addition to a voucher to purchase school stationery and supplies. He indicated that a total of 147,000 students in public schools and more than 84,000 in private ones will return to school this time. Al Hilal Hospitals and Medical Centers Bahrain's COVID updates.
COVID updates brought to you by Al Hilal Hospital and Medical Centers.
Public Security Chief honored MAN outstanding members. Public Security Chief Lieutenant General Tariq bin Hassan Al Hassan received members of the Anti-Violence and Addiction Program MAN led by Ali Amini, Crime Prevention Director Program Head. Lieutenant General Al Hassan hailed the team's efforts to implement the directive of the Minister of Interior General Sheikh Rashid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa to develop the security system, protect youth and foster national values and principle and life skills. National Task Force for Combating the Communicable Diseases held first meeting. The newly formed National Task Force for Combating Communicable Diseases convened for its first meeting. Health Minister Dr. Jalila bint Sayed Jawad Hassan chaired the session, which was also attended by the members and other ministry officials. The panel reviewed the Edict 36 and Edict 43 of 2022, establishing and forming the National Task Force for Combating Communicable Diseases. NBR to participate in His Royal Highness Princess Sabika's Award for Women's Advancement. Chief Executive Officer of the National Bureau of Revenue NBR, Rana Ibrahim Fakihi, held a meeting with the work team in charge of NBR's participation in the 7th session of Her Royal Highness Princess Sabika bint Ibrahim Al Khalifa Award for Bahraini Women's Advancement. The meeting reviewed the request to participate in the award as prepared by the work team set up previously by NBR's Equal Opportunities Committee. Now we shall go for a short commercial break.
The 16th branch of Megamart and Macromart supermarkets in Bahrain has opened in Sahala. The best offers are available to the customers at affordable rates. Everyone is welcome. During and around the opening day, a variety of fish including salmon, meat and dairy products, roastery, frozen items, food and non-food items, groceries, fruits and vegetables, electronics, garments and ready-to-eat food items are available to the customers at affordable rates. Hearty welcome to all. Megamart and Macromart, your favorite shopping destination.
Welcome back. Interior Ministry's Legal Affairs concluded training program. Following the directives of the Minister of Interior, General Sheikh Rashid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, to launch several training programs and community initiatives which aims to strengthen community partnership, the Legal Affairs held a conclusion ceremony for the training course of 2021 to 2022 that targeted employees from the Ministry's various directorates and university students. Present were Assistant General Secretary for Legal Affairs, Brigadier Hamoud Saad Hamoud, directors, officials and trainees. Education Minister praised royal directives to improve educational system. Education Minister Dr. Majid bin Ali Al Naimi thanked His Majesty King Hamad and expressed his gratitude to His Royal Highness Prince Salman, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister for their support to the education system on beginning of the academic year 2022 to 2023. He praised the of His Majesty to improve and strengthen the educational development in the kingdom. The minister pointed out to His Majesty the King's appreciation to the ministry's efforts in continuing the delivery of educational services during the exceptional circumstances imposed by the COVID-19 pandemic. National Guard President presented donation to RHF. National Guard President General His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Salman Al Khalifa received Royal Humanitarian Foundation RHF Secretary General Dr. Mustafa Al Sayed. The National Guard presented a donation of its affiliates to support the humanitarian and charitable projects carried out by RHF. The donation comes within the framework of the community partnership that the National Guard Presidency is keen to. Emirates Mars mission discovered new kind of Mars aurora. The Emirates Mars mission EMM, the first interplanetary exploration undertaken by an Arab nation, has made first observations of a new type of proton aurora around Mars. The spatially variable patchy proton aurora potentially triggers new insights into unexpected behaviors in the Martian atmosphere. The EM team has also worked together with NASA's MAVEN Mars Atmosphere and Volatile Evolution mission to fully characterize these observations. Brazil's Amazon faced worst August fire in over a decade. Fires in Brazil's Amazon rainforest surged in August to the highest for the month since 2010. Government showed on Wednesday, surpassing the blazes in August 2019 that drew global attention soon after President Jair took office. National Space Research Agency INPE registered 31,513 fire alerts in the Amazon via satellite in the first 30 days of the month, making its worst August since 2010, when fires totalled 45,018 for the month. Chengdu city with 21 million people announced lockdown as Chinese cities battle COVID. One of China's biggest cities, Chengdu, announced a lockdown of its 21.2 million residents as its launched 4 days of citywide COVID-19 testing as some of the country's most populous and economically important urban centers battle outbreaks. All residents in Chengdu, the capital of Shanxi province, were ordered to stay largely at home from 6 p.m. on Thursday, with households allowed to send one person per day to shop for necessities. Kerala's Chief Minister announced preventive detention for regular drug offenders. Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan on Wednesday said that the order for preventive detention will be issued against those who frequently commit crimes related to drug consumption and distribution. The order will be under the provisions of the Prevention of Illicit Traffic in Narcotic Drugs and psychotropic drugs. It has been announced. Vijayan said that PITMDPS, a special law passed by the Parliament, had been adopted. As per this law, orders can be issued to take habitual offenders on remand without trial for up to a period of 2 years, he had announced. With this, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Lab English at 7:30 p.m. Thank you so much for watching. Signing off, Pashina Sultana. Good night.